From sightseeing to sustainability, we're exploring West Coast lifestyle today on The Express. On today's show, Bowen Island's Writers Festival.
There's some kind of atmosphere here that is very good for creativity.
We're going to bring someone in to be the on-site correspondent here at the airport for 80 days and 80 nights.
The YVR's 80 Days contest.
We're hoping that they take advantage of all the great stories that are happening behind the scenes.
Whistler's Glacier Air Tours.
This is Mount Cayley. It's pretty spectacular. You take something from the nature,
Saakori's idea for greener living.
you convert it into something useful, then it goes back to the nature.
See that and more local expression. Welcome to The Express. I'm Johanna Ward in Horseshoe Bay. We're doing all kinds of exploring on today's show, from a ferry ride to a glacier tour to an all-access pass at the airport. To celebrate its 80th anniversary, YVR is looking for a correspondent to live there for the full 80 days. The one trick is, you can't leave.
Whether it's families reuniting or massive airplanes getting ready for takeoff, there's never a dull day at the airport. And that's exactly why the Vancouver International Airport is holding a contest to find a resident storyteller.
We're going to bring someone in to be the on-site correspondent here at the airport for 80 days and 80 nights. We're hoping that they take advantage of all the great stories that are happening behind the scenes, so whether that's an airfield story
Or a look at some of the airport's over 23,000 employees and volunteers. The contest winner has to stay on Sea Island, but they can eat there, relax, and even go to the dentist.
The winner of the contest actually gets to stay at the Fairmont.
Yes, for 80 days and 80 nights, the winner will have the pleasure of calling the Fairmont Vancouver Airport their home away from home.
There's even a gym in here.
There is. The winner will have 24-hour access to our health club. We also have a full-service spa and a very unique mechanized lap pool. Basically, you can swim your laps in the same spot.
Here we are in the room the winner will be sleeping in.
Yes, comfortable, spacious, 100% soundproof.
And a big workstation where they can be tweeting, Facebooking, and blogging about their experiences.
You got it.
The contest is open to everyone.
It could be someone who's just finishing journalism school, film school, could be someone who wants to make a career change, could be someone who's just recently retired from a career in aviation.
I'm Bianca Solterbeck in Richmond for The Express.
You do need to be a BC resident to enter the contest. You also have to submit an online video showcasing your storytelling savvy. Day 1 is August 17th. Now, I wonder if there are kitchenettes in any of those Fairmont hotel rooms, because honestly, we don't want to see any more disposable plates and cups. Every year, our landfills are clogged with them. But up next, we see how a Burnaby resident is hoping to change that, and also hoping to help people have a cleaner conscience with their backyard barbecues.
When Tanuja De Beer wants to get away, she looks no further than her own backyard. The simple, natural beauty found here takes her to a place she knew well as a child, Saakori, India.
It was a very laid-back lifestyle. It was all about the nature. I remember playing in millet fields there, eating sugarcane off the farms there, and drinking fresh water out of a well.
In Saakori, the complexities of urban living don't exist, which is why Tanuja goes back again and again.
The life there is very simple. There is no TV, perhaps a radio sometimes. So it was very fascinating as how people would live their day-to-day life without things that we so take granted for these days.
Things like plates and bowls. In Saakori, villagers eat off of palm leaves, a material so abundant and natural, it made Tanuja think twice about using paper and styrofoam. So she came up with the idea of making disposable dinnerware out of leaves.
The palm trees will shed the leaves naturally. They're collected and put into a heated mold. With heat, steam and pressure, they're stamped into shape and converted to a plate by trimming them.
We are used to a very fast and convenient lifestyle these days, and paper plates are convenient, but when my thoughts go back to eating out of a leaf plate, which is sustainable not only because of the way it's being produced, but also it's backyard compostable. So you take something from the nature that's a waste material, you convert it into something useful, then it goes back to the nature.
Tanuja says they're a cut above plastic and foam, not only for environmental reasons. The factory is based in rural India and employs local villagers. The aim is to help support communities where unemployment is high.
Our orders are a continuous source of self-employment and self-reliance for the manufacturing communities there. We employ men and women alike. In fact, for the women, it's an additional source of income, and they can proudly contribute to the financial status of the family.
It's a business model she hopes more manufacturers will follow. As for Saakori, Tanuja still visits once a year, bringing the locals gifts and supplies every time. It's a way of thanking them for the inspiration.
A part of the heart is still back there, and it loves to go back and reconnect.
And when she's not there, well, a beautiful day in the backyard will do too. I'm Tim Chung in Burnaby for The Express.
Saakori disposable containers can be found at all Whole Foods locations. You can find out more at the website. You're watching The Express, and we have more on the good and the green when it comes to West Coast lifestyle coming up. After the break, Coquitlam's new dance star.
I've been working really hard all year, and it means so much because I've just dedicated so much time into it.
It's a different perspective, it's a different type of flying, and I just like to be closer to the train.
Whistler's Glacier Air.
And the colors that are coming out of it are from the iron and the granite and the rock.
You're watching local TV on The Express.
Hills around it.